we've got some more new evolutions leaked, and it really does seem like that is like the best content right now. Players are seemingly just not leaked and not coming out really anytime soon. But we once again today have 0 player SBC leaks, just to warn you guys now, and we get Edna Imade, who looks like my ass. I mean, she like just so perplexing, some of this content being released recently, but hey, as an Evo fan myself, I mean, I love it, but we'll talk more about this here in just a second. There's a funny little FIFA 23 thing as well to talk about today, and I forgot what else. There's other stuff, don't remember, but thank you for being here. If you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to MMOXP.com. There will be a link in the description. They are the cheapest and safest option. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. I think it has been decided that we are going to stream on the Friday to Saturday. That's what most of you said. January 24th is going to be the day we stream for 24 hours for Team of the Year release. If you don't want to miss it, then you can subscribe to the channel. Okay, we're done with the self-promotion now. On to, well, whatever this is. Do we even want to get onto this? It does make up for some interesting debate here because, I mean, this card, it's you don't need me to tell you it's ass, okay? But it's interesting that if you look, is it still on this tab here? Does it still say this? Yes, it does. Check out Winter Wildcards Daily Player SBCs. Well, that just wasn't true, was it? It's only Monday. It's not like it's the last day of the promo and we just didn't get a player today. I guess the Liga F Player of the Month counts as a player, but it is just very strange to see what's going on here. I do think we need to see a bigger sample size before we all collectively freak out. However, I do wonder if because of SBC storage being a thing now, duplicate storage, if maybe we do see less big SBCs this year. I know we just talked about this yesterday, so I won't go over it too much, but I do wonder because SBC storage, this is the first year that it's existed, I do wonder if we really just will see less this year because of that. You know, I don't know what really, I don't really know what to make of all of this, but it's just funny seeing even the Liga F Player of the Month, even that card sucks. Like, just why not make her better than this? I know maybe it's an evolution thing. I know she's super duper cheap to do. I mean, literally it's an 83 squad, a team of the week, of course, which whatever. An 82 by 14 is much more valuable than this card, I would say, but I don't know. Just seeing this and the fact that this card can even get released at all just makes you wonder about the long-term plans of FC25, right? Because when you think about it, we've gotten much better content recently, but the SBCs haven't been as good as the Evos have been. The Evos have been really just saving this game at the moment. It really feels like, and we might as well go and just talk about these right now. The new ones coming out. We've got who else but FUT Agent. He's here, and he is telling us that we will see special New Year's Eve evolutions, including stats, weak foot, and skill move upgrades. Marcus Thuram can be used. Now here it says evolutions, plural. Now there is this tweet too from this F Baba guy who also is like working in conjunction with FUT. I almost called him FUT Chair, FUT Agent. I mean, just how are we here? How did we end up here with these leaks? Like, how did this all happen? Anyway, he says leak evolution, special New Year's evolution, as in it's just one. So he says one, I guess. It upgrades stats, weak foot, and skill moves. Marcus Thuram can be used. Stats are prediction, but attacking Avalanche 2 is also soon. We talked about yesterday how that's probably delayed right now, would be my guess, but apparently, yeah, we're gonna get at least one special New Year's evolution today, which I don't know how it's like a themed New Year's. I don't know how that would make any sense, but yeah, the point is at least one evolution coming today. That should be pretty damn good, considering Marcus Thuram can fit, and it gives a weak foot, skill move, and stats boost. It just is funny seeing we have more evolution leaks now than we do SBC leaks, which is not something I would have expected. Now, I'm sure the SBC leaks will come back here eventually, but as of right now, we've heard pretty much nothing. Now, I will actually take something back that I said earlier. I said yesterday there were 0 player SBC leaks. I even said maybe in this video there were none. We actually haven't seen one of them, and I totally forgot with how many SBCs that have been leaked, and that's Cody Gakpo. He actually has not come out yet. So we do have one card, but we still have, I mean, we got Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday still with Winter Wildcards, and we didn't even technically see one released today, so I don't know. But this card's still coming out, still gonna be pretty good, but I did lie and say yesterday there were no SBCs leaked, and I was wrong. So please forgive me. I will do anything. And I mean anything. Okay, this Donk tweet, which was interesting. He's teasing maybe something here. I would save your SBC fodder for Team of the Year. We actually have seen Donk in the past tweet things out like this. He clearly is acknowledging that something is going to be coming out, or multiple SBCs, big time SBCs for Team of the Year. So for everybody worried about the SBCs, Donk appears to at least say we should get some big ones shortly, whatever that means. I mean, to be fair, if you saw the player names prior to this promo, you'd see Cole Palmer, you'd see Jay Roberto, you would see see Cody Gakpo, you would see Leroy Sané. You would think we'd probably get some pretty crazy SBCs, but the stats haven't been, you know, far and beyond the power curve, right? So we'll see what comes out. Yeah, but it's hopeful to see Donk saying this. We keep going, and there was this release today. EA have dropped this objective on FIFA 23. List one card and you get 30k XP to complete the season. There are still 30,000 items listed on the market for that game at the moment. And no, of course, that's not this FC 25 season. That's just the FIFA 23 season, the very last one. If you're still playing that game somehow, you can list a card and it completes the season for you. So, I mean, kind of cool for still somehow the kids out there who maybe just can't afford any other game yet, maybe. Like, it's cool to see that. It's just funny that something random like this could even happen, right? And once again, going along with like EA have been on vacation for a while. People have been talking about the price ranges, right? There's been like 0 price range updates for over a week, I believe. Oh yeah, he literally says here over a week. It really should never take more than a day or two. The problem is they probably have some sort of computer algorithm to figure out like what the price range for each card should be. And when they're not in the office, they probably don't want to do it. And they were not in the office, I don't think. They probably haven't been in there since maybe December. I guess I wouldn't know the exact date, but probably close to a couple weeks ago, right? So we're just not seeing things like this being fixed. And same thing with Attacking Avalanche 2, probably why it's delayed. That's like 99% why we haven't seen it yet, because it probably was supposed to come out, just was glitched. They're not there. They can't release it. Same with the price range updates. It's like, oops, no one's in the office, so you can't really update the price ranges at all. And what do you guys think of this sort of like dynamic we've been seeing with these promo cards right now? There are currently 17 cards at discard from Winter Wildcards Team 3. There are 27 cards total in the team. So 17 of 27 are now discard. I think by discard, he also means their min price as well. Like, for example, Zorloth. Obviously, Zorloth wouldn't be 50,000 coins, right? Obviously, that makes for cheaper things for people to buy, right? Makes for guys like David Neres, super duper cheap, very good. I mean, even that makes the more expensive cards cheaper as well. Guys like a Vitinha, 156, and he looks really, really good. Not really know what to make of it. Does it make the team kind of like less hyped up, but still better in a way because they're also cheaper? Does it make it just not as fun in general? You know, I'm curious to know what you guys think about the way these are, because it's pretty extreme. 17 to 27 being discard is a lot of them. And maybe that's a good thing, and maybe it's a terrible thing. I don't exactly have the right answers, but then, you know, that kind of goes hand in hand with like the debate right now saying, is this the worst Christmas promo ever? We need a huge player SBC. And then Pekelme is like, I personally think it's one of the best promos ever for Evos. So it's been very divisive. And like I said, that Donk tweet, you know, I'm assuming we'll get big SBCs soon. It's just, I think it would be concerning myself if we went a week or two still without seeing a single one. And it's like, okay, you know what's going on here? And FC Wizard does say here that he will update us when he knows that that bug is 100% fixed. So I'm assuming then when he tweets out that it has been fixed, then maybe the next day or two, we will see Attacking Avalanche 2. But he does state he'll know when. So I don't know if he'll be told by somebody or if he's going to just run tests. I don't exactly know. And if you watched the discussion part of the video yesterday, we talked about how FUT Agent apparently deleted some tweet about an Evo that never came out that had to do with Intercept Plus. And someone actually called him out on it and tweeted to him saying, you literally leaked this Evo and deleted it the next day. No way you're hiding in the shadows after doing this, like we won't realize. And this tweet said the Evo would give him Intercept Plus, right? He says down here, Intercept Plus press proven, excuse me. So I think he actually messed up, and it's supposed to be an Intercept and press proven base playstyle Evo that came out, and then it didn't mean Intercept Plus. That was a mistake. I don't know why he deleted it though and didn't say anything. So he's off fraud watch, but he's kind of still on autism watch because he tweets in the third person. Okay, we talked about the market yesterday. If you missed that, you can go watch that. It's mostly just the same stuff I've been saying. You know, now I guess we have that little Donk teaser of like, we're gonna see big SBCs for Team of the Year, which usually means market crash, but we kind of expected that anyway. Not really much has changed since yesterday. You know, we didn't see any really big content today. So if you want to see a more in-depth big market watch, you can go watch yesterday's video. Okay, let's read your comments now. We've got Ridoku, who says, I find it surprising that no one is mentioning how inundated we are with untradeable fodder packs. EA has been very shrewd in making sure that untradeable packs look much better than tradable stuff. Fodder is low because, let's be honest, there are a ton of untradeable fodder packs available through rewards, objectives, season rewards, SPCs, and store packs. Notice I haven't even mentioned SPC storage. There's only one way I see fodder going back up, and that's exchange packs. If EA don't bring those back soon, then I don't see how fodder goes up unless EA drop back-to-back amazing SPCs, and we're talking 3 or 4 in a row. And I think it's going to take more this year than it would have in previous years to make fodder rise. I think you're exactly right. I think because of SPC storage now, it probably is going to take more. However, I do think we did see this kind of change last year where we saw a ton of untradeable stuff last year in terms of packs we get through objectives and that kind of thing. So I don't think it's that much different in that sense than last year. And we saw 89s at one point be 30K last year. The biggest thing is the duplicate storage, and I think that that is where we will see it rise. And with exchanges coming back, EA said they're going to come back at some point this year. We will for sure see fodder rise for exchanges. So I think that you're mostly right in terms of like, yes, fodder prices are different this year, but it's not because mainly of the untradeable packs, I don't think, anymore than it was last year. We saw fodder go crazy at some points last year. I think it's like 95% SBC storage, plus we've seen no SBCs that are crazily good and ridiculously in demand, right? I haven't really seen one of those really all year, I feel like. We got Backwood6940 who says, yo, you guys remember what happened last year, right? They dropped strikers first, and then when the full team was live, they literally destroyed the team of the year drop chance. So yeah, I will open on Friday, fuck it. And I think that, yeah, I mean, you're probably right, and the pack weight gets really bad when the full team comes out, but I personally myself I don't want to open it in the tiniest chance I get somehow a team of the year attacker when they're going to be insane and all going to be millions and millions of coins, when I could just pack a women's goalkeeper, and that's better to me than just opening all my packs for during the attackers and getting nothing. Even though you might have a better chance to pack that 7 million coin card when it's just attackers, I just probably going to do it when the full team comes out, honestly. And then Benny Nicholson, is it just me, or would exchanges be great combined with SBC storage? And no, it's not just you. That's probably why we might not see exchanges to the same level. I want you guys to be prepared for that. We might not see exchanges be that same level as last year. We might see them be less because of duplicate storage. And if it's not less, then that's pretty awesome. I think that they don't need to be less, but knowing EA, I don't count that out at all. And then we got Linz Drew, who says, forget what I said. I played you this morning, and you are the dirtiest, sneakiest player I've ever played. You should be ashamed. I didn't play FIFA this morning. I haven't played FIFA in a little bit, like 3 days. I haven't played Weekend League yet at all. So I don't know who you played, but it was not me. And I'm sorry if you played a JFC imposter who was gritting on you or something. I don't know what he was doing, but I promise it was not me. But hey, thank you for listening. The support's been great recently. Appreciate you all so much. Love you all. So peace.